is how different this experience is. So we just watched the opening of the game. The game's back on. Now let's think about how different this version of the game would be if you were watching it, or your experience of this world would be if you were watching it mediated through a Let's Play, right? Remediated through a Let's Play. So let's see an example of this from the King Nappy. So this is the same thing we saw. It's not clipped, so let me see if I can fast forward. Oh yeah, I can. Let's get a little bit more into it. Okay, so really want to.
Think you about to die?
Why do you care? Unknown's last thoughts. Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Talia, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Why is this hill so damn steep?
You get a little idea there of distanciation, where there's some distancing from the sort of logics of the game in the game world, both in the streamer and the YouTuber's performance, and then ideally in our reception of that, right? So there's these different layers of distance that would be created. So that's another way of kind of approaching and thinking about this. So one character I want to talk about in Skyrim is Rolf. So Rolf Stonefist is one of the many Nords who are sort of blatantly racist, unapologetically racist, and what I'm interested in is what people have done, what players have done with this character, and how they more or less pranked and immortalized him and placed him in all these other weird contexts and interesting contexts and sometimes troubling contexts. So here's a clip of what you might see in the game, and you will run into this character if you go to Windhelm. You won't miss him. It's a big feature of this particular area of Skyrim, which is the Stormcloak's base. So this is the For the Nords area. This is one of those characters. So the Greyskins are the Dark Elves.
Go back to Morrowind. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours. Don't think I can take you. 100 Septon say I can punch you back where you came from.
So he's often drunk and like wandering through the town, but if you fight him, he actually kind of becomes your friend, but will still, if you're a dark elf, will still yell these racist epithets at you, but he kind of likes being beaten up. Interestingly enough, you cannot kill him. So this is the character in the game who's going to like yell all these racist epithets at you and just in general at other characters in the game. But you cannot kill him at least right away because he's a part of a Radiant quest line. So you can't kill him. You would break the game if you killed him. So I think that's also really interesting. But here's what other people have done with this character. So that's just showing you if you fight him in the game, he kind of becomes your butt. But again, still causing names. So there's this sort of prank tradition using soundboards to take the audio of video game characters and then use them to make prank calls. And then people kind of make machinima out of that. So here's an example of machinima made around a series of prank calls using the audio from those calls and then the visuals from Skyrim. I think that's what this is. Let's see. Yeah. So this one's one of the more interesting ones that happens with this character. But I think the audio track of the calls is also really interesting.
Hey! You like living in this filthy slum, Dark Elves? Maybe you should go back to Morrowind where you belong! Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
Yeah.
Damn Greyskin. Go back to Morrowind.
So this is that